Hello everyone and welcome to this year's D&December video series. And we've got Knights of Pen and Paper 2, There Be Dragons. Except there's no dragons in this one. No dragons, because that's the DLC expansion to this. But we're just going to be playing the Knights of Pen and Paper 2 campaign, which is, if you can see our little guy there with his book and the table with chairs, it's a D&D game. It's not based off of D&D, but it is a D&D game. So we're going to start a new game. I had an old save file on my old computer because, this is one of the first series that's being recorded on the new table. And I said table because I was looking at the table on the screen, but I meant new computer. And also, not a new table. No, I really wish I had a new table. Although this one is great, but I really need a new chair, which we've got plenty of now for friends and story time. But we're going to have to listen to our Dungeon Master now, because once upon a time, in the world of Paperos. Yeah, I have my dice ready. Ooh, very impatient little man. I see you imported your old character into my new campaign as well. This is my level 99 Paper Knight. I have played in another campaign. Well, we better skip all the noob stuff. Remember that you can always find help in the player's handbook, which I believe is up here in the top. Clicky. Clicky boom. Here's our introduction and our player's handbook. I already know all the game basics. It's Dungeons & Dragons. I control my party of adventurers who have skills and abilities, and we fight evil monsters to save the world! Enter the Tarrasque, the most dreadful creature in existence. Its skin deflects even magic missile. I'm loving this adventure already. Tarrasque, WTF, me endgame content? You not summon Tarrasque now? Be quiet, minion, I changed the script. My character has plus 255 damage versus Tarrasque. Auto-lethal, immunity to all, Vorpal Strike, ethereal muscles, permanent haste, rust-proof, life suck, global silence, frontal backstab. Tarrasque, TLDR, rarg. The Tarrasque got impatient. Oh, did I forget to mention the mirror shield that reflected your damage? It is very useful in the current metagame. Yeah, so we start out as as kind of a douche here with our character. He's like the metagame munchkin type-esque character who's gonna ruin it for our DM. It's just gonna be basically making it so that way it's not fun to play. Enough, you'll be hearing from lawyer soon. Tarrasque no like. Tarrasque no like the cheating of this soul level 99 player who just doesn't get the spirit of the game. Sigh, I forgot to equip my lasso of anti-rage quit. There goes my XP. See, there you go. You don't have to defeat a monster. This guy doesn't know anything, man. You don't have to defeat a monster in Dungeons & Dragons to get XP. Sometimes not killing stuff is how you get good XP. That's the D&D tip of the day. Sometimes being a murder hobo isn't your fastest option to level up. Hey, that's a 2nd edition character. We have to make a 1st edition character for you. No, I'll never downgrade to the 1st edition. But I like the 1st edition. Fine, then I'll play with my other friends. Choose chairs to add 2 players. So we start the party out with 2 players. So we have the goth, the jock, the cheerleader, the surfer, the rich kid, the rocker, the lab rat, and the hipster. Now, they all have different stats, and these stats are body, which in, strength and endurance contributes to your damage, threat, health, energy, and attribute rolls. Your senses, perception, and reflexes contribute to critical strikes, initiative, and attribute rolls. And your mind. So you've got basically your physical damage, your dexterity-based damage, your crits, and then your healing and energy costs. So if you're going to have a healer, you're going to want this. So we could take the jock, and we also have a human, elf, and dwarf, which also, the human gives you +1 spirit, I believe it was, or mind, sorry. +1 mind, +1, what is this, senses? I just want to call them strength, dexterity, and, intellect, but that's not it. That's not it. And then body. So we could easily make the jock the bodiest of bodies, and then make him like a paladin, or even a warrior. But we don't do that here. We don't do just the straight up stuff. What we're gonna have is a surfer. That's right. We're gonna have a surfer, and he's gonna be a human surfer, but he's gonna be a paladin. Check it. We got a surfer paladin. That's so good. I like it. So good. So he's going to have 7 threat, 6 to 10 damage, 4% critical, 4 initiative, and 0 damage reduction to start out with. We can also upgrade him. He's chill, so his passive is automatically recover from a random condition each turn. That'll be good for the paladin, right? And ambition, passive, begin the game with 1 skill point. I believe that's because he's a human. So we're going to go ahead and add this player here. Confirm adding player human surfer of the class paladin. You're dang tootin', boy. And then we can add in the next character. So we're going to go to the Jock and read his passive again. You have an extra hand slot, so the Jock can, like, dual equip and stuff. We have the Cheerleader as well. The Cheerleader, when you take the shield action, restore 5 health and energy to the party. So she's pretty good early game for being, like, a nice, easy, low-level cleric-type kid. The Rich Kid, enemies drop with 10% more gold. That's nice. I like it. The Rocker, though, what's his? You receive no energy penalties from equipment. Ooh, that's pretty good. The Goth, though, let's see what we got here. The Gloom, resurrect this player is free. Yeah, I'm going to like that, because we're probably going to die a lot in the beginning area, but we're going to make her probably a human as well. Going to be a little unclassic with this, and then maybe a mage, a thief, maybe a cleric, a Goth cleric. I like the sound of that, a Goth cleric, because we're going to need a cleric. I usually start out with a little bit more of a interesting party, but I just want to go out with something basic because there will be additional people to gain as we go on. Quests and things shall unlock new characters. Speaking of quests, hold on to your dice! Rolls. There's a flash of light and your characters find themselves in a small village. This is exciting! Or that's the, I thought he was the Jock for a second, but that's the surfer. This is exciting! The village elder greets you. Welcome to Spawn Point Village, the market leader in the adventurer generation business. I'm glad to see that you got here in one piece. There's been something wrong with the summoning circle lately, which you can actually see in the backgrounds. A lot of these levels will have, like, good stuff in the backgrounds that you can actually read, and I accidentally clicked, because I'm an idiot. What's she talking about? For some reason, the summoning fails every 3rd time. Sometimes even more often than that. You mean we could have appeared here without arms or a head? Ha! You are adventurers, right? Before you have recovered from your summoning sickness, you are attacked. Paper gangster, oh no! My, look what I found, some newcomers. Should we teach them a lesson like a tutorial? Yikes, tutorial! Skip the new stuff, I know this, I know how this game works already, and I'll explain it to you as we fight, it'll make a lot of sense, but we're gonna skip that for time. So you're a pro. I guess I'll just reward you for avoiding the battle. See, even this DM knows. Sometimes avoiding fights should also be its own reward. This is a good DM right here. We got our little experience bars on our characters here, so let's go ahead and click him to see what we got. So we can choose a quest, slay. Slay monsters and gain 50% more experience. Let's slay some giant rats so we can sort of see what's going on here. The Paper Knight Gang is transforming the world of Paperos by a strange magic we do not understand. They are plunging the world into chaos. Wow, that's bad. Or is it? I don't know. Stop them before they grow too strong and you will gain the everlasting gratitude of Paperos. That's nice. And a huge pile of gold. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go find the bad guys, dude. Before you go, could you do us a little favor? Giant rat population is our finest attraction, but the Paper Knight Gang set the village full of rat traps. Save our precious rats, and save us from going bankrupt. In this fight, there's a new escape button on the combat menu. With it, you can chicken out of combat, if it seems to be too difficult. Well, we're not gonna run from rat traps. And remember that you can find useful stuff in your player's handbook. Of course. Kill 7 rat trap in 1 or more battles to continue the quest. So this game has a cool, like, difficulty slider. I don't think we can adjust it now. Oh, here it is, add. So we can easily keep adding rat traps up until there's 5 enemies. So you can only ever have 5 enemies in a fight. And so there's going to be ones where you can add different levels of different monsters. So you can have, like, really strong monsters with a bunch of tiny guys. And that's what makes this game's grinding a little bit easier, is it's not random. You can sort of just select an area, fill it full of monsters, and then hit battle. So here we go. The initiative is set on these coins here. So the paladin goes second, that rat trap goes first, then we got 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So what do we got here? We really have no equipment. We have no items either. So we're just going to attack Probably... Oh, we have to attack the guys in the front first. I forgot. So there we go. Bam. The rat trap is toasted. Get out of here, rat trap. Toasty. And then we'll attack this. Bam. I still like the idea of the goth cleric, by the way. Question of the day. What's your favorite race and class combo for D&D? Because this is going to be a bunch of D&D questions. Because it's D&December, man. Happy D&December to everybody as well. I know that there's going to be a lot of people doing wonderful D&December content. Stop hitting my goth. Jeez. Stop hitting my beautiful goth girlfriend. But I know there's going to be lots of D&December content going up this month. And it's probably starting right around now, too. Because it's first or second wave in. So I hope you all are going to be enjoying your D&December. Victory! 180 XP for the party. Enemy quantity bonus plus 72. Plus 9 gold. We got some lettuce. Health restoration plus 5. Energy restoration plus 5. So we got a healing item. Oh, and we leveled up. Wonderful. So when you level up, you can click your character. And then you can gain stats and attribute points. So I've got 2 points. So we have Armor of the Faith passive. When you're at 1 health, energy works as additional health and your enemies take 3 damage. Guiding Strike, attack with 108% damage and gain 2 threat. That's pretty good. Lay on Hands, restore 8 health to a party member and 4 health to you. Or Smite. We're going to go with Guiding Strike. Yes, we'll take that. And we'll level it up twice because we want that delicious extra 4 threat. And then we can click our... Here's our equipment and everything that we could equip if we had any, but we don't. So we're going to go over here. Wait, the lettuce isn't like a... No, that's a consumable item. I'm like, it's not like an item we can equip, is it? It's not. So then we have the Cleric. So we have Radiance, restore 1 energy to other party members when using your skills. That is pretty good. It's not going to be a big issue right now in early game. But you could start maxing that out now if you wanted. Restore 12 health to any party member. Yes, of course, we need the heal. And then Purge, restore 2 health to a party member and remove up to 1 random conditions. That would be good as well. So... Divine Judgment. Target takes 3 damage for each failing saving throw. So it does a saving throw for each. And then they're all at -1. And then it takes 3 damage for each saving throw it does not make. But we're going to go with the Cleanse. So we have just the buffest of characters. Look, she's smiling. She's so happy about it. Look at all the loot, too. All the loot behind our characters. It's so wonderful. So here we go. What else do you have for us, Dungeon Master? Oh, fight? Right, because we must fight more. Let's fight 5 more rat traps, because we have to... LOL! LOL. I love it. There's a little random flavor stuff like that in the game as well. So, if you ever... There's going to be a lot of funny stuff in this game. There's references galore. So why not? We'll use Guiding Strike to boost up our threat. So that way they'll start attacking the Paladin. Man, I just boosted my threat with the Paladin! You can't attack my goth girl. Get out of here. Y'all don't even know how this works. Y'all don't even know this game. Y'all don't know D&D. You can't out D&D me. So yes, there might be some D&D stories here as well. I don't have many D&D stories extra that I haven't told on the channel, but if you're new here, hello, welcome, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and do all that wonderful stuff down below and answer the question of the day. I really like talking with people when they answer the questions of the day. It really makes my days some days, so thank you all for that. So we can go for more Guiding Strike, Lay on Hands, or Smite. Let's just keep boosting Guiding Strike. Just because that's how I feel I want it to go. And then we can go passive for her. For the Cleric, it doesn't really matter all that much right now what we specialize her in. Pardon me, I have a little bit of my throat here. I apologize. Ka-ching! Oh, wait, I was about to say, how do they know my character's name? My last character I played in D&D was named Ka-ching because he was a Kenku and you have to name them based off of, like, something people would associate them with. So it's usually a sound effect. And so, since my pockets were always lined with cash or change, at least, because I was a thief, then Ka-ching was my name. So when she said Ka-ching, I was like, wait, what? How do you... I didn't name my character. So it took me aback a little bit there. Back in business. You should visit our shop and get yourself some adventuring gear. It's the icon with the gold purse. And we got some mayonnaise. Some delicious mayonnaise. So, the icon with the gold purse, right here. Everything you want to do in the game, you have to click the Dungeon Master for, because he's your portal through this realm. You can even rest. You can rest on your adventure as well, but you run the risk of getting hurt. So what do we got here? We got a 5 money, 5 money, 5 money. I think our paladin should use an axe. Damage 1, threat 2. Yeah, definitely an axe. Purchase a hatchet, you're dang tootin'. And then energy minus 5%, damage reduction plus 2. Ooh, that's 15 though. It is expensive. I think we should get the cleric, probably. Ooh, the staff could stun. The staff would be pretty good to have the cleric with. Yeah, because we don't want damage 3, but we don't want too much threat. So there we go. We've got a little bit. Can we actually equip these from this menu? We can! Wonderful. It's been a while since I played number 1 and number 2, guys, so it's going to be a little while before I can actually get the hang of everything. So there we go. We've got some weapons. I mean, we could have used armor, but armor was expensive, so let's go and see what the quest master, the dungeon master, has to offer us for quests. Jeez, I'm just not doing well today. Polluted River, level 3 recommended. Hello, heroes! Can you help us a bit? Lately, our pristine river has begun to stink horribly, and the famous traveling craftsman is on his way to our village. Everything must be perfect when he arrives. Maybe there's something wrong upriver. I added a travel icon so you can visit the meadows or any other place anytime you want. So he gave us our map, so let's travel. So we can go up to the meadows, and so this is, we can like discover things on the way or enemies. I don't have enough gold to travel. Oh, I forgot to take his gold to travel. Oh no. Oh no. So we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight some rat traps. Maybe we should roll D10 so these guys don't get hurt. Ow. That's that was a bopper and a half there, dude. But it should be quick and easy to take out all these rat traps. After all, the paladin has all the threat in the world. We keep bumping up his threat. And look at him, he's so beefy, he's so buff. Nobody's going before me. I always try to like to kill the players with initiative faster than mine, just so my characters can all act around the same time. Because I don't want people going before me. I want to be able to go first. Oh, look at that, we got a club. Damage 1/3, wow. Wonderful, thank you so much. I didn't realize that that's how you would do that, so we could sell that for 2. And we now have enough money to travel to the meadows. And then we rolled, we rolled a 2, which means we have a combat on the way. Oh no, some kobolds! Kobolds! I'm pretty sure these are the kobolds of the game. I mean, they die like kobolds, so they probably were. XP, 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 XP! Man, don't be so concerned with XP. I was gonna say, is there a setting that we can HUD? Is there, like, names? Show hotkeys? Nah, okay, so there's no names. I thought there might have been, like, names above the enemies once we found them or saw them. So, oh, right, we are at the place that we are. So, oh, troglodytes, they're not kobolds, they're troglodytes. Are bathing in the river. The water bubbles, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. Hey, stink faces, get out of the water. You're polluting the river and ruining the surf. Relax, fellas, come along. Shall we? Certainly not. Of course, the paladins are always the fun ruiners. Kill 2 troglodytes in 1 battle or more. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a difficult situation here. 5 troglodytes, baby. Ooh, and they're going pretty fast, actually. Ooh, this isn't going good for us. So, we want to bash this guy out real hard here. And then we'll heal with our cleric, which is restoration. Get restored, my friend. Be healed. Ooh, they're doing 6 damage. Ouchies. Alright, so the paladin doesn't have a heal quite yet, but we could reduce the amount of incoming attacks by that. Paladin's probably going to drop down, though. Yep, rip. So here we go. We can probably take out another kobold. We should be fine. Should be okay. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Unless they crit. Okay, good. No crit. Jeegles. So we will have to go back and revive the character, unfortunately. Because our character did die. Revive it for 1 gold? Yes. So when you die, you don't get experience, unfortunately. But we can get restoration up more. Energy cost +1 and health +12. So that will now restore 24, and we should be good for that. Oh, did she level up twice? Oh, dang! Divine Judgment. Let's do this as well. Get our passive up, so that way the more we use, the more people can heal. Is there a way to use a skill out of combat? I don't think so. But we could rest. We could set up camp by resting, but unfortunately, we have to roll, and if we miss, we get ambushed during the night. You've been attacked during your sleep. Which is fine, as long as he doesn't hit the paladin again. Oh, okay, well, we're still fine. We're still good. We're alright. But that's the run you risk. That's the risk you run. The run you risk. The risk you run when you heal during the night. So here we go. We'll go with Lay on Hands. Or we could go with Lay on Hands. So we got to heal on him as well. So we have options for healing on both characters. So go to Spawn Point Village. Let's travel back to Spawn Point Village then. Hopefully. Actually, you know what? Before we end the episode, because we'll end the episode with that quest, we'll fight 5 more troglodytes now that we're at full health. And we go first. Look at this. Boom. Get out of here, Trog. I don't like you, troglodytes. You remind me too much of kobolds. Bam. Get popped. I'm not going to gain the threat on my character just yet because he doesn't have any damage reduction. But hoping for maybe some extra coinage here so we can buy some shields. So we can get that damage reduction so we're not taking like 6 damage every time we get hit. Let's see if we can't heal up. There we go. And then smash! Paladin smash! 9 gold and a dagger. Nice. And why not? We'll do one more fight of... Oh, there's troglodytes, vipers, and a bee swarm. The bee swarm is pretty tough. What about the viper? Let's do 2 vipers. Oh, no, that'd be way too hard, apparently. Let's do 3 vipers, then. Because the hubris, I have it. And I want to show you guys some pretty decent, tough battles here. And there goes the goth. Oh, no! Not the goth. So we will definitely have to do Guiding Strike to get these vipers off, hopefully. Attack the paladin! Yeah! And we'll heal up. Look at that, full heal. Well, we probably won't need to increase our healing for the cleric for another little while, because it's just so good. Bam, get out of here. We're going to be able to take on these vipers, and there's going to be so much experience. So much XPs. Oh, a critical hit. Get bopped. Roll to 20. GG. 9 gold for those 3 things. Wonderful. So we're actually going to now travel back to the town, because we need a rest. Yeah! So you only fail on a travel on a 5 or... Yes, a 5 or less, I believe, or a 4 or less. I forget how that works for this game. But now we can rest at the inn without having to worry about anyone attacking us. And then we'll go to the shop and buy some much-needed gear for our characters here, and then end the episode off. So we've got, ooh, that bow. That's a lot of bow. So we could buy damage reduction for the paladin, a huge chunk of damage reduction for the paladin. So let's do it. Because if we want to have him be the dude who gets all the hits, and we're 1 away from the shield. Alright, that's it, fine. Fine. We'll add a bunch of rat traps, and we'll just quickly destroy the rat traps. Unless they absolutely bop us. Because they go first. All of them rolled initiative higher. So the paladin's just going to be taking 1 damage now, because he's buff. So here we go. Just mash all this. I wish there was kind of like a quick and easy destroy all, but we'll get like area of effect attacks later on soon, and once we get like a mage and stuff, we'll get area of effect attacks. The mages in this game are pretty good. There's also secret hidden classes that we'll unlock as we go, which you should get excited for, because some of them are pretty good. And also a little funny as well. So there we go, and we'll have this shield. And the paladin shall now be the buffest person who ever did live, who is also 1 level behind our goth. Unfortunately, but such is the way of Dungeons & Dragons. So thank you all for joining me on this episode of Knights of Pen and Paper 2 for D&December. And don't forget, I know I already said it earlier, but please don't forget to subscribe so you will be able to keep up with this D&December adventure, I should say. And until tomorrow, take care, everybody.